Good. There's no time to waste.
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job. I should be the one thing. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a break.
Wenshu, thank you.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still young.
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess nice to meet you. I'm the director of the Riverside game. I almost dropped the ball.
It's not worth mentioning when... Rover, it's a...
That's right. Go participate. Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically.
We haven't held the Riverside Games during the preparation. It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are always on the front lines, getting ready for emergencies.
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety of this. Have a great time, Rover.
Oh well, I didn't invite him over for that. I hoped he'd come and relax, not find a new place to work. On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control without Jiyan's prudence. Sorry, I'm getting off track. The Gulpuff, especially those still warming up in the backup lane. Rover, are you coming with me?
It's time. Ugh. All those hours.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Lingyan, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu.
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. Two of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. We've asked the organizing committee, said we could still
But the relay is starting soon. It's First our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Are we supposed to just wait for the...
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. He's fully qualified for the Gulpuff relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much! If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinzhou. That place is everyone's favorite.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Oh, why didn't I?
Are you serious? The general doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like this.
Well, there's more to your general.
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just
I don't have the guts.
go invite him now?
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. So, you want me to join the relay as your... No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according to the Midnight Rangers units they belong to. Therefore, they're familiar with their teammates and have good teamwork. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me. Joining you, I see. But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win. A temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since I've last heard that. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes, I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
You managed to rope the general?
Greetings, General Jiyan.
Rover has told me what happened.
Hooray! Now we can join the race.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit...
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about it. "10 years ago, a team set the record in the Gulpuff. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted...
They set the record. They must have... Well, we're a temporary team.
Keep your chin up. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team too.
Wow! So even General Jiyan has heard of that race.
Yes, that was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not...
The relay order. It used to be decided by the captain. Then... General? Can you decide it for us?
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me.
All right. In that case, I think Ganchuan will be...
Me? The first? Serious?
You've always been the first runner during our training.
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the controller with Ling Yan. It's a...
Whew. I'll do my best.
As for General Jiyan... General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since...
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Ling Yan, then General Jiyan, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax. I'm glad to hear that. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name.
I'm starting to crave some buffalo wing.
Not bad. It helps the name is settled then. Everyone, we can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jiyan and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, he's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh no!
Hey,
That team
don't
ran into a
disturb him.
driftwood.
We're in the lead now.
Whoa.
Don't worry, keep going.
Rover's
Who
taking
was
a
that?
commanding lead.
Wait, the
I
goalposts
think
don't seem
this
right.
year's championship
Watch out.
is a foregone conclusion.
Unleash the fangs. Exterminate.
Rover, are you alright?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before? An unfamiliar voice briefly and Wenchu, let's evacuate the...
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. Ending the voice you mentioned. Could it be our...
When Rover asked me to team up with him, I have requested the monitoring data records of all nearby waterways from the Academy for...
I see. I thought that
There might be an underlying call. The records will take some more time.
I trust your decision, but... A man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. They all seem super excited. I guess it...
Get that person to leave first, and the other should... Wenchu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
Sir, please calm down and...
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sense. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. You're right. Fortunately, it's not caused by the gull puff.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right. Have you...
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to...
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked, and I found unusual fluctuations near the upper water.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. Animals are often the first to detect. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitor.
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning.
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes. Let's go.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks.
It's time.
Let's... Don't come near me!
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the retroag rain. We need to hurry up.
Exterminate.
Zap strain. It's our cook.
Target confirmed. Strike!
Let's participate. Together.
The voices are coming from here. It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
You should relax. You can. Tacit discords. They won't. No. I'm gonna...
It's the cheers during the Riverside Games. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Or anyway, we have to figure it out. Yes and no. Technically, it's a replica. Simply put, the environment here is ever-changing.
Are these the spectators we saw earlier?
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
I can't quite describe it, but something feels wrong with them.
Oh, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork among members of a temporary team?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Brought back some memory. According to Mortefi's speculation, this sonar sphere was resonating with the river.
Hey, look! Isn't that the temporary team?
It's the tacit discords. Watch out. Tell truth from the sub.
Crush them!
Strike! Exterminate.
Imitation.
They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem. All of this, I have a feeling it all I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was... It's the Nell Squares bell. Don't worry. I'm here with you. We'll go see... Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the tacit discord's imitation?
What on earth are we thinking? Why are we getting new recruits as reinforcements?
Can we trust him?
We're not winning at this rate.
Back up. Call the reinforcement.
It's too many of them! It's impossible!
If only I could.
He does stand out among your new recruits, but he lacks...
Only I could.
Damn these monsters! Will they ever stop?
The fog is thickening. Be careful of the tacit discords, Rover.
Your time is over.
Target confirmed. Strike! Exterminate.
Wind Rider.
You worry. I can take it. A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous... Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only one. This sonorosphere is probably made up of... As tacit discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. Now, but it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting. Yes, the tacit discords emerging together. This will endanger more civilian lives if we allow it to occur. It would seem so. It's the bell. They must be showing the way for us. For emergencies. The bell sounds closer now. The tacit discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight. The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurings first.
Roll for me. Luminous energy.
Target confirmed.
Crush them!
War spares no one. Exterminate.
Tear them to pieces. Think you got permission?
Target confirmed.
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know you.
I was wondering why this year of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Jiyan can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
That's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers. They must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the Tacit Discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Desert Highland, did you...
Yes. We fought together.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover.
You won't cast me down.
Bask in the sunlight.
You're wide open. Tell truth from the sun.
Strike!
Tear them to pieces. Don't blink! Time to wrap it up.
Wind Rider.
The bell is right ahead.
Is it? Nell Square ahead?
Let's go. Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay. We are required to do this before being. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included. Until that day. Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is the these monsters will never fathom the way.
Please, can't let this one pass.
Tell truth, son. Target confirmed.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
Sever! Target confirmed.
Trust you.
War spares no one.
He's Jiyan!
Pay it back tenfold.
Tell truth from the sun.
We're giving it to you!
Stay calm.
Jiyan!
You won't cast me down.
Leave it to me.
Target confirmed.
Pay it back tenfold. Zap strength. It's our curtain call.
Crush them!
You won't cast me down.
Target confirmed.
Wind Rider.
Target confirmed. Misery follows. Sever!
Tear them to pieces. I can't keep going. A temporary setback.
Elicit luminous energy.
Stay put. Tell truth from facade. Sever. Exterminate.
Wind Rider.
Thank you, Rover. I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomena so far. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. We should deliver the sample to the Academy.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared. We're no longer seeing any unusual. Good job. As you request.
Thank you.
I'm not done yet. Though there are some similarities.
This is the
Frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her. It's someone you know.
Yes.
Well, what now?
I trust you.
Rest assured.
This should be our wake-up call.
It is a wake-up call. And it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these. By the way, the Riverside game.
Sure. I'll go
now. If there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me? Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square. There is something I wish to do with you today. A seed. This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago. From here, you can see all of Jinzhou City. I thought, those who this flower, we named it the Amortia. Yes, the word represents both departure and return. Yes. I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, thank you, Rover, for finally bringing them. This is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here. Thank you for your concern. Every Midnight Ranger is prepared to die, helping the souls of our fallen ones return to their homeland. This is one of the few ways I can honor their sacrifices. Rover, I have one more. If one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me? Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jiyan. Ah, what a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time. Greetings, Rover. You see those fish? Happiness and safety often come, and if we don't feel the weight of that price, someone else is carrying it for us. 10 years. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The sunset was so beautiful. Like what we're seeing now, it was so tranquil. That team was thrown together last minute, and nobody thought they could win. They even stood. Then, the team surprised everyone with their final runner's expert gulp-puff handling and victorious finish. It was truly a race to remember. Yes. I still remember how excited those kids looked, just like how you looked in this photo. We were worried we weren't going to get it. I should thank you for bringing that team together, Rover. I'm planning to talk to Jiyan about hosting the Riverside Games another time. If all goes well, please join us.